within the coastal region have lost business. We'll say this without any fear of contradiction. They have lost business. Those who sell drugs have lost business because the people of Mombasa, people of coastal region, have discovered that it is possible to use a safer product, which is called Muguka. So that substitution has lessened the demand for the drugs. That is why leaders are teaming up to support the ban of Muguka. There is no other reason. Otherwise, Miraa is safe. I grew up in a Miraa growing area myself. I have eaten Miraa for more than 30 years. I have never suffered a single day. There are very many people who have confessed today. We have seen scientific evidence indicating clearly that there is absolutely no problem with Miraa. In fact, it is a potential crop that can be utilized for medicinal value. It has some medicinal value. And that is why it is correctly placed in the sub-directorate, in the directorate that is supposed to be industrial crops, for extracts, medicinal and the other extracts. So let us allow people to trade freely. As my colleague has said, in Muslim Mombasa, let me say, pigs are kept. And nobody has ever been stopped from keeping pigs. Cigarettes are sold everywhere. In fact, on the packet of cigarettes, it's written, cigarette smoking is harmful to your health. But the tobacco farmers are farming tobacco from all over Kenya, Western Kenya, Eastern Kenya, everywhere. We've never had people say, don't bring cigarettes here. So I don't know what the thinking, the background of this decision is quite unclear to us. But the truth is, the leaders are doing the wrong thing. Banning sale of Muguka is not because of the harmful effect of the crop. The product is good. It is not because of the effect it has on the human. It has absolutely no such effect. Today we have been given scientific information, scientific data to show that there is absolutely no effect. And that is one of the reasons why they refuse to come, because they want to find the truth. They do not want the truth. They do not want to be set free. They don't want to tell their people the truth. And if you know the truth will set you free. So they don't want to be free. They want to operate under guise science. That science, which was written in some papers, is wrong. It has no scientific backing. It is just an imagination of an interesting doctor from some corner. Today we have professors here giving us their researched and peer-reviewed findings. What that means is that somebody else has done the same kind of research and realized the information is correct. So the ban is illegal. There is a court order in place, and some governors are still insisting. Also charging tariffs and levies that are exorbitant is wrong. There's no way you can charge a bag of coffee or tea 4,000 shillings, or a lorry carrying tea 4,000 shillings, and a lorry carrying Miraa 70,000, 80,000 shillings. It's unfair. So those are all efforts to curtail the sale of the crop because it is a substitute to drugs.
Does not meet the threshold given under the Constitution of Kenya for Schedule Part 2.7. Also, we need to understand and get answered by the authorities of the Republic of Kenya whether the purported reasons mentioned by Governor of Mombasa for the ban of trade of Muguka through the executive order are supported by any scientific or medical evidence from the following institutions. One, Kenya Plant Health Inspectorate Service, Kenya Agricultural Livestock Research Organization, Kenya Medical Research Institute, the government chemist, the government psychiatrist, and the government pathologist, because they are claiming many young people are dying in the coastal region. Do we have any report from a government pathologist saying so and so died because of consumption of Muguka or Miraa? If there is any such report from any government pathologist, then we are ready to say Muguka is a poison. But it's not true, and they cannot be able to answer that question. Also, we want to know whether the violence which we have seen used against Muguka transporters, traders, and consumers by the governors in the coastal region and their agents and goons is a trade regulation. Probably the county government of Mombasa and Kilifi, they have come up with a new regulation in the Republic of Kenya to use violence, to use goons against innocent Kenyans who are trying to earn a living. And of course, whether that kind of regulation supported of use of violence and the goons, whether it's supported by the 4th schedule, part 27 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. We also want to know whether the governor have any power under the Constitution or law to subject Muguka transporters, traders and consumers to any form of violence. And we have institutions in the Republic of Kenya which are supposed to take care of this, and they have been quiet. So we want to know whether the governors of Mombasa have this legal mandate. Also, we want to know whether the governors have any law, any power in law or fact to ban the transportation, trade of Muguka with an integral part of national government agricultural policy as implemented through the Crop Act 2013 and the Crop Mirror Regulation. And finally, this has been covered properly by the governor, Governor Cicely Barriere. Why do we have governor of Mombasa still scot-free, not arrested after disobeying court order issued by a High Court of the Republic of Kenya? Finally, wale ambao wanauzia watoto unga, heroin, cocaine, brown sugar and other illegal substances in the coastal region, please stop that trade. That is a trade which is causing the problem you are talking about, afflicting your young people in the coastal region. And if you are sponsored to be a governor, to be a women rep, to be a member of parliament or an MCA through illegal trades such as sale of illegal drugs, then tell your sponsors, walichoma bet. They go back to the drawing board and they know the next course of action. Because Muguka is going to remain, Mira is going to remain, because we have the laws which are supporting this legal crop.